Hi guys, it's Kate here, and let's do a recap of all the books read in the month of July. I haven't been as present here. I feel like it does exhaust me more to post here than it does to do my little rants on TikTok, but I got a wrap up, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. The first book on my list is Rena Kent's All the Truths, which is the second book in this duology, right? And the first says the truth doesn't set you free. So we're still dealing with Rena and her trying to get all her memories back as to what happened before this accident. Her relationship with Asher continues to get more intense throughout the book. We do see that things become more intense between them in this like hatred, obsession, and like a love type of way. Asher needs to figure out whether he actually wants like to destroy her and if it's actually worth it considering he's now like falling for her. And Rena is wondering if like the members that she had were actually like reliable because like she can't piece them all together yet. So like there's like a big disbalance between both of them. I will say that the conclusion of the book, chef's kiss, right? Like it brought all the questions that we had from all of the lies and closed it with a bow and all the truth. Also, like we see more emotional, like standoffish here. We see more of Rena and Asher, like just just in general their relationship as a whole. And on top of that, like I do feel like it brought it together well. So that is my opinion on it. I actually am giving this one a 4. Next in line, we have Pick Me Please by M.M. Dolori. I hope I am pronouncing it right. The cover, you can figure out what it is. It is called Please Pick Me. Sorry, I said Pick Me Please, but Please Pick Me. So, leave the rest to your imagination. This is more of aiming towards extreme horror. I don't feel like it fits the category of splatterpunk, but extreme horror, yes. Very short novella. It is 85 pages. There is a second one, which includes the continuation of all this, bringing in another character that we briefly, really briefly heard about. So there's that. Will I be continuing it? No. Did I like it? It was okay. For me, I would say it was a 3. But a 3 in my books is still good. Once we go lower than a 3, it's not good. Our next book on the line is actually a thriller, which I completely forgot I owned, and I was not expecting to read. I will say that I can't give much opinion on this book for the simple fact that I'm feeling like thriller is not my genre anymore and is making it harder for me to actually enjoy it. But this one, it was Such a Good Mom by Julia Spiro. And this is what the cover looks like. It is a hardback. I think I purchased this one last year because it was part of the Advent calendar. So here we have Brian Nelson, who has like that life that is like seems perfect on paper or like on social media. You know, she has a husband, she has a kid, career, a vineyard even, the home, everything. Unfortunately, she's dealing with postpartum stuff and like she's exhausted, she's tired. Like who isn't? I'm mom with 2 kids. Been there. The thing is, there's been a murder of a young woman, and unfortunately, her husband seems to be on the line for the primary suspect, right? But Brian doesn't want her husband to go down without like solid facts, so she does everything she could to uncover the truth, and he basically tells her to follow something, and she will get some answers. I do think that it was a good book. So I'm going to give this one a 3 as well. But it didn't grasp me the way that other thrillers have in the past. So just judging the book by its contents and like how it unwrapped, I think this is a 3 in my books, so still good, but not something that I would reread. It was definitely a thriller. So yes. This next one is actually part of my 75 hard, which unfortunately I failed after day 40, but I completed the book. My sister actually sent this one to me. This one is Mel Robbins' The Lethem Theory, and I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys use your context clues to see what it is, because honestly, it has good rules to follow. Like, it does have good advice. It's whether you're using it or you're putting it aside and not using it. If you know someone that could benefit from this, yeah, let them check it out. My sister, she's amazing, and I do appreciate her sending this to me because there's a few things that I will be using from this book. I give this one a 4. Alright, this next one, we're hitting the classics, okay? You guys know that I said I was going to bring some classics, and it didn't disappoint. We had The Haunting on Hill House by Shirley Jackson, and there's also a show, which I'm now starting, so I'm getting there, okay? Just give me some time. But yeah, we have Eleanor is about to visit the Haunted Hill House, obviously, because there is a paranormal investigation going on. So basically, there's 2 other people who are actually in there with her, so it's not just her. But each one of them has a different experience to what's going on. They don't all have the same experience, but Eleanor seems to be like really experiencing some stuff. Definitely a gothic, like horror type of novel. It was enjoyable. It was fast, surprisingly. It didn't like stop me from reading it, and I enjoyed the way it was written. I actually enjoyed it. I can't say I didn't. Now the ending took me. I couldn't believe it. I'm just like, the ending, it just surprised me. Like, I was not expecting what happened to happen, because like when she's leaving and the car, like, not what I expected whatsoever. If anything, I was expecting her not to leave the house. Yeah, that was my thought. That was my personal thought. This one was a 4 for me. I enjoyed it. I can't say I did not. Alright, next in line, we have In the Shadows by J.A. Owembi. I think that's how you pronounce her name. This was a buddy read, and I enjoyed it. This was my first buddy read outside of like my sister. Really, that's the only person I have buddy read with. So I enjoyed this one. This one was a 4 for me as well. I think this is actually a 5 for me, because I was not expecting the twist and the mental health representation that we see. I was expecting something completely different when we got Sebastian and Ella presented to us. Ella basically is a paralegal and is having a side hustle uh, as a cam girl, right? And there is a serial killer on the loose. She meets this guy who is the owner of a bar. They really hit it off, and weird stuff starts happening between both men and her. Only, what really is going on? And like, to what measures are you going to go to protect this person? And what are you going to do about the other person? And where do you cross the line? This was so good. I ate this up. I ate it up. I loved it. And I'm going to continue the series. I loved Death, and I loved Sebastian. They were great. And Ella did a great job. And the friends, they were amazing too. So pick it up if you want. I really thought it would hit a 4, but it definitely hit a 5 for me. Now, this one, I think more of a 3 for me. Okay? This next one is The Eyes Are the Best Part by Monica Kim. I really, I really thought it was gonna hit a little different. You hear my husband in the background on the game because he's one of my brothers, and my girls because well, it's the weekend and they're enjoying themselves. It sounds like they have like a whole restaurant going on. So yeah, we have Yuan who her parents are divorced now. Unfortunately, her mom's having a hard time with it, and her mom believes if she eats fish eyes, then they'll get lucky. Except this opens a whole new world for Yuan, not in the good way. Well, new man is now being welcomed into their family basically, and her mom is starting over. Things are just not going the way they expected. G1 is having a very weird interest for Blue Eyes. I do love how the cover of this book represents that so well, and the sprayed edges. Such a good representation of it, and I do believe like the feminine rage was here. It was here, and the ending is what brought it to me. It was good. I liked it. So horror, I don't really feel like I hit the horror section, or I guess everybody, they're all subjective. But for me, I just don't feel like it hit that part when it really came to horror. I hate that word because I can't pronounce it right. But that is my feeling on it. I wish there was a second book. I have not looked, but it doesn't seem like there's a second book coming out. But that ending was chef's kiss. Like, I could not have expected a better ending because George deserved what he got. And, like, Jeffrey was just weird and pushing and entitled. Yeah, no, I think they both got what they deserved, to be honest. Next in line, Harvest Season. Oh, I loved it. It was emotional damage. I can't wait for the third book to come out. Oh my god. Nolan and Harper. Their story, I love how it continues. We actually get somewhere with this like situationship relationship that they got going on. But it goes a little deeper than they both expected to go. And then the misunderstandings. Like, I don't really care for misunderstanding in books. But we see it like heavy. And yeah, there's tragic, unfortunately. That one made me really sad. And I cannot wait to see what happens next because oh my god, I'm glad we got to where we got. But man, like, oh my god, is all I can say because it was a lot to handle in the last few chapters. I feel like we were doing so good. And like the spice was good, the banter was good, like everything was good until it wasn't. Until it fucking wasn't. It's just until it wasn't, right? So yeah, I loved it, and if you know me, you know I just love her books. So that's Roxy. But yeah, this one was a 5 for me. It was a 5. Last but not least, we have Ravage by Steph Maka. And this is the third book in Dance with My Demons series. Oh my god, Damon. My goodness, like I was not expecting the ending. Again, I had a good month with endings. This month, the endings were not as predictable as I thought they would be. And I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it so much. This one was a 5 for me. It was the last book that I read this month. I could not have asked for a better ending, but I cannot wait for the 4th book. I'm about to start that tomorrow. It was just so good, okay? Too good. I have to finish it. But it cannot end the way I think it might. And I'm not sure how to handle it if it ends that way. Like, oh my god, the cliffhangers that this author provides for us are amazing. And she does not disappoint at all. So I do expect less from her in this next book. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, and we can dig. You guys can go back and watch my other videos to see a little bit more as to what I thought about all these books. Alright, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.